Oh, oh wait, damn. We had a problem there. Discord did not pick up anything.
Oh no.
Can you talk right now, please,
Hello,
Maddox?
testing.
Oh, okay.
Testing.
Yep, yep, yep. I'm so sorry, but I think everything that Carter just told you was missed.
It's okay. Let's
Hardware.
do it. Let's do it again. All right, take two. Welcome to Pixels for People 2023, everybody. We're already getting the tech issues started. You know how it goes with marathons. It's great. We are raising money for this weekend for Child's Play Charity. It is a charity that is providing toys and games to children's hospitals around the world. It's for a great cause. We have a bunch of really awesome runners for throughout the entire weekend for you all to watch. We hope that you'll enjoy all the showcases and speedruns that are being showcased. Um, our first runner is going to be Ahmad himself running Mega Man X4 100%. And our first host for the day will be Manix86. So I'm going to let you two take it away. And I hope everybody really enjoys Pixels for People 23. Here we go.
All right, and before you start, Abad, let's get started by reading a few donations, and we'll keep some for a little bit later. Uh, so Carter donated $5, saying this is a test donation. Gotta read that. We have $20 from DNDNet21, who says, "What an amazing honor to be returning to this incredible event. Well, it's an honor to have you back, D&D, which will be hosting after me." And we got Silwarium that donated $15. No comments, but always appreciated. And we have Trinity as with $10 that says, "Good money for a good cause. Thanks again to Carter for helping organize this event." There are more donations to go through, but we'll let Ahmad get his run started, and we'll get to those shortly. Are you ready, Ahmad?
Yes, I am. Let's go in three, two, one, go. Alright, so this is Mega Man X4, which I just recently started to... Nice. I don't know what that was, but cool. Recently started to run this game, and it's pretty technical. And we're going to start with an intro stage here, where we're just jumping over a lot of enemies while killing them. Why am I hearing that? All these audio issues are perfect. Manix? Manix? I can't hear him anymore. Probably just completely muted or something. Okay. For some reason I heard my Discord audio twice there. Okay, never mind. Yeah, intro stage. Which these stages are usually split into sections or checkpoints. And the second one, the intro stage, there's really not much to talk about. It's basically just avoiding falling blocks and avoiding not to get crushed by them, while charging and destroying all the enemies you can encounter here. Ouch. Here we do a little manipulation. Like every time you do this specific movement, which I just failed unfortunately, you can actually manipulate the boss there to have two different patterns. So now when I fail the manipulation, it means this boss will do whatever. It can be completely random, we don't know what he's gonna do. This very, very big dragon thing that wants to eat your soul.
While you get your soul eaten, I'll just squeeze in another donation or two.
Sure.
We have Trinity. I don't know, we did read Trinity's. We got Derek DNC who donated $20 with no comment, but thank you, Derek, which will be closing our marathon this weekend. We got Rayo with $75, says, "Good luck to the runners and the event. Sad I can't participate, but glad I can watch and help out the kids." So, fun fact is, Rayo and JP originally sent us our big project, but just due to complexity, they just couldn't fit it in. So, you have my courage for even trying to do that, Rayo.
Yeah.
Um, all right, back to you, Ahmad.
So we're gonna have a little introduction for all the Mavericks here, which is very, weird. Unfortunately, this takes just a little bit of the game time. Every time you have to do it when you reset the game, you have to see them. So we're gonna start off with a Magma Dragoon. And this is a really random boss. Since we don't have any upgrades yet, we don't have any heart tanks, we don't have anything except our buster, and this guy can just rip you apart with Hadoukens and Shoryukens, so it's going to be a tough time. But either way, the stage itself is pretty self-explanatory. We're just going to hold the dash button and keep jumping, while occasionally shooting these falling rocks here. Other than that, this stage is kinda simple. Of course, we have these little whatever you call these.
Fire.
Fire rocks? I don't know.
Meteorites?
Yeah, we can call them as meteorites. So yeah, first section was self-explanatory. Second, pretty much the same.
On a debris.
More falling rocks, and then we have a little section with the mech. You don't actually have to use the mech, and not using the mech is about 2 seconds faster. But I'm not that good yet, so we're just going to use the mech and cross these lava pits and destroy these other mechs with a little swing.
Let's be honest, if you don't know the strat without the mech, this boss is like nearly impossible.
In fact, we're not going to use the mech for the fight.
Okay.
So we're using the mech is actually slower, but we want to use half charges against him. So as you can see, he's just completely random. We don't really know what he's going to do. Just gotta adapt to it, and that's actually the beauty of this fight as well. Okay, should be fine. Good. Thank you guys for the good lucks as well. It's getting dark in here, by the way. I don't know if you can see this. Seems like
How about brightening your room with a couple donations?
Yeah, of course. Go ahead.
We have _Gravy who donates $100. I hope the charity is going well with a less than 3. Trinity is back at it again with a $5. Timing to be a problem for speedrunners. Nice.
Thank you, thank you.
And then donated $100 again. Says, let's do this. And then we have $50 from Anonymous. But thank you. No comments.
Thank you for the donations. So yeah, next in line we have the web spider, which is a jungle area. Just going to hopefully go this fast. We have these flying fishes here, which reacts to your, basically how close you are. And since this is 100%, we're going to get our first upgrade, which it happens to be the boots. So the boots are great, and they're not great because they allow you to hover. And knowing myself, I will hover a lot in this run for no apparent reason.
So annoying because it's just like holding the jump button a little bit.
Basically, when you press the jump button mid-air while not dashing, you will start hovering. So you can imagine how many times I'm going to do that.
Fall asleep, fall in a pit.
Yep. Hey, it actually saves me from a pit. So we're just going to climb up here. Very basic stuff like this. Not much strategy-wise explained here. The second part is probably more complicated. Especially with these upcoming beehives, since I need to get them without stopping my momentum. Which are coming up after this waterfall here.
I heard Laxus was going to donate $10 for every miss hover that you do. I'm just kidding.
That's that's a lot of money. So we're gonna get our second upgrade here, which happens to be just a normal heart. Get some extra health. That's why we went to Magma Dragoon first, so we can get that upgrade there. And by that, we're going for the web spider. So, the strategy for this boss is just, since we only have Buster at this point, well, we have the Rising Fire from Dragoon as well, but that's not really going to do anything here. So we're just going to use fully charged Buster shots. And he has two phases. The first hit just going to randomly pick a position from the top and fall down. And we're just going to try and time our shots, and hopefully he doesn't appear right in front of us, otherwise I will get most certainly hit by him. He even has proper manners because he's saying sorry every time he tosses the web for me. Okay, so this is second phase. He's going to roam around on these web here instead of going up and down. And he's going to toss small spiders. And then he's going to follow it up with web attacks, which actually traps me for a few moments. That's okay. Good enough. Very simple.
Okay.
Yep, go ahead.
While the spider gets destroyed, I just wanted to remind everybody that your donations are also going through some prizes. So if you do !P in the chat, you can get all the details. But one of our very own Super Jamoose has generously donated some game packs that you can get. So if you donate at least $5 cumulative through the event, you'll get a ballot for a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the Cowabunga collection. If you donate at least $10, you'll also be eligible for a Castlevania bundle, the Anniversary Collection, and the Advanced Collection. And if you at least donate $20 throughout the marathon, you get the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 and the Mega Man ZX and Mega Man 11. So thank you, Super Jamoose. I see you in the chat.
That's a lot of games.
That's a lot of games.
So, next in line we have the Storm Owl, which starts off with a little mech right here, which is extremely uncomfortable to use, by the way, if you haven't played this game before. Since you can dash after dash in the air as well, so it's very confusing because it completely breaks the normal momentum of this game. You can't dash after charging a little bit, so you have to dash every time you land with the mech as well. And here comes a little trick. We're going to do web jump over these spikes, and the top of the spikes is not actually a hitbox, so hold your breath.
For how long?
You can breathe right now. Sorry. It's okay. Let's try again. Okay, we got the first one. That's the second one. Okay. It's a really... Well, I wouldn't say it's a super difficult jump. I just... you have limited time on the web, so you gotta be careful how fast you're going on that section. So, we got our quadruple charge shots, which means we can charge up to 4 fully charged shots. They deal less damage than the plasma charge, which is the other upgrade you can get there. But since you have 4 of them, they essentially deal more damage, if that makes any sense. So we have the Storm Owl, which is one of the most RNG heavy bosses in the game. And you will soon see why. We're going to start off by going up. And... okay, he's going to appear from there. It's either up or down. It's down now. Since you can actually hit him off screen, it's easy to kind of predict where he is coming from. Okay, he's coming down either way. Good fight.
The big reset point in top speedruns.
Yeah, definitely. I struggled with that fight such a long time. I haven't played this game like maybe a month right now. But it's really satisfying.
I'm just gonna squeeze in a $4 from Tempest here before you start the next level.
Yep.
Tempest Max 1000. Pixels for People is back, and we got a banger of an opener. As someone who recently did his first run of X4, probably the best of the PS1 games. I can truly appreciate the work put into this run for now. Though, we got a mission, Hunters, after all. What is... wait, this message is too long. Why did you do that? I need to see more of this message. What is what? I don't know. Back to you, Abad.
What is what?
I can't see the whole message. It's not letting me.
Oh no.
Thank you, Tempest, for your over maximum size message.
Thank you so much. If there's no technical problems, it's not a marathon.
Oh, what is X fighting for?
Oh, okay.
Oh my god. I'm so sorry, Tempest. So I guess I have to full screen to see all your messages. Oh.
So this is Walrus, and we're just going to cruise through it fast. And unfortunately, we also have one of the most ridiculous mini bosses in the game. This can either be a complete jerk or behave accordingly. Let's see. So we're gonna use the charged rising fire here. Oh, oh, oh my god! Well, bad execution, but that was the best pattern you can get. All right, good. The second half of this stage is full of ice blocks, so we're just going to spam through them. There's really not any way to get through these faster, so we're just going to use our trusty buster. Even the charge shots. Just like so, and hopefully we will be able to collect another tank here. There you go. Because 100%, you know. The next section is all about just killing mets, basically, and avoiding getting hit, but there's at least one section where I'm going to get an intentional damage boost, because I really don't know how to get through this without taking any hits. Uh-oh, that might be a freeze, yeah. It's okay. You might want to prioritize those birds so they don't freeze the screen, otherwise you will lose a few seconds. It's alright though. So the Walrus is pretty scripted fight. You can only speed this up by having your your shots timed right. We're going to start this by doing one charge shot, follow with a fully charged rising fire, and then 3 normal rising fires. And then we're just going to follow it up with normals again. I messed up one hit there, but that's okay. You have a limited amount of energy, so you gotta be careful so you don't miss too many shots there. But that's Walrus. Very simple, very straightforward fight. Okay. Next in line we have Colonel. And Colonel is unfortunately another random part of this run. Not too much, though. He has a couple of patterns where he can completely deplete your weapon energy. But hopefully that's not going to be the case here. So, his weakness is the weapon we just got from Walrus. The ice tower, whatever. I know the names of these weapons, I swear. So we're going to just do a normal one and then follow it up with a charge one. And follow it up basically throughout the entire fight. Like that. And then just do it again. Okay, this is a pretty bad pattern though. Wow. Well, not much I can do about that, unfortunately. So I missed a few shots there, but it's okay. At least we got through it. Alright, next in line we have one of the few auto-scrollers in the game. That's just Swedish style, Jet Stingray. Jet Stingray. Yeah, go.
A great time to interrupt you.
Yes.
We got Kyksis who donated $1 and says, I'm not the richest person in the world, but I just wanted to say good luck. And I wanted to take this opportunity to say first that donations are appreciated, but they're completely optional. We love you guys just taking time of your day to come here. There's millions of streams that you could choose, and you chose to come here. So thank you for being here, and every dollar does matter. If everybody donated $1 right now, we'd probably like double our meter. So I don't know, if you guys want to do a $1 trade, do it.
Yeah, absolutely.
But,
Absolutely.
yeah, every dollar matters. And thank you very much again, Kai.
Yeah, I agree. Every dollar helps, so much appreciated. So, you see me dashing all the time here. It actually makes this autoscroller slightly faster than just allowing it to move normally. Which is kind of silly that there's an autoscroller that you can actually do something to make it faster. You're probably going to see me playing these kind of safe, because this is one of the places where I don't want to die in this run. It's not super punishing because those checkpoints are fairly okay in this game, but hey, it's an autoscroller. You don't want to die here. And at the same time, we have to collect all these upgrades at the same time. Casually, I feel like that's one of the most frustrating parts if you want to do 100%, since you have to collect the heart and the tank, the W tank, I think, or an E tank. I don't know which one it is. That's how much I know about the game apparently. So this guy, that's the pattern we want him to do. So where he spews the small stingrays like that, so we can just cling on the wall and continue shooting him. He can also do an immediate attack or dash. He probably goes down right now, yeah. So, unfortunate, but unavoidable. He's not there yet. Oh. WE tank. Not quite what I planned to do there, but yeah, he's very simple fight. There's just some light RNG on it. So, next we have the Beast, which looks like a really simple stage, but I would say this is probably one of the most technical stages in the game if you want to have a good time in the game. And I say this because it has so many different places where you need to do fully charged shot, half charge, normal shot, half charge, fully charged shot. I don't even know how to do it properly, so I'm probably going to give you the worst possible demonstration here how to do it, but I love it. I love this stage. It's so complicated. So the first half is fairly simple. We're just going to avoid damage and kill these meds. And every train section has this little cutscene where the guy comes over and tosses a grenade to destroy the half of it. Every single time. They really tried to stop me this time, but it's clearly not working. So we're just going to do damage boost and destroy these turrets fast. So here's the mini boss of this stage. What we want to do is to do a full rising fire charge, which destroys everything else except the bottom one. Oh no. Everything went as planned. Yes. You don't want to get hit by the top spike there, by the way. But I basically got the quick kill either way. Alright. Second half. Charges continues. This is the more complicated part of the stage. Hey, look! There's the hover I was talking about earlier. Are we going to see a donation from Laxus soon? And there's the heart of this stage. It's out in the open. I don't know what they were thinking with that one, but it's really easy to pick up. Oops. Okay. That bullet there. The train stops, and we continue on foot. That's not the strat, by the way. But we can pretend that was, so Silvarium or some people are happy about it. I know I would be. There we go. Okay. So, not exactly what we planned to do, but hey, we went through it. Alright, so this is Beast / Beast. And this is the entire fight, by the way. I am not joking. It doesn't really need a lot of explanations, I guess. Oops, I missed one charge, but whatever. You do a full charge, then a small one, and rinse and repeat. Yeah, go ahead.
We don't have any Laxus donations, but is a Lemon Kitsune donation alright with you?
Alright, yeah, fine.
$5, as always. I donate what I can. I gotta donate during one of my favorite Mega Man X games. The soundtrack was just so perfect. Goes to playing as Zero, the true hero of the series. And also save the animals. Foxes are adorable. And about save or kill the animals, as you've seen, we have a lot of Super Metroid and Metroid games on our list. So the save or kill will be cumulative throughout the marathon. So whoever is winning, saving, or killing at the time that said game needs to save or kill is what's going to happen. So you choose the destiny of the animals, except for Dread. They just dread the animals no matter what.
Yeah, exactly. Any more?
That's it for now.
Okay.
Keep watching. Good luck, Ahmad.
Thanks. So this is the only revisit we're going to do in the entire run. We're going to collect the heart piece, and we're also going to collect the chest piece for our ex-buddy here. Here's the heart. And this jump can be really treacherous. Like, I'm just going to walk there instead of taking any risks. I'm not really sure if that is completely intentional either, because the jump space is so limited. You can't really... you don't really have a lot of room to work with, but you can do it. So that's the chest piece, and by that we're going for the next stage, which happens to be the split mushroom. And the music only keeps getting better and better, guys, I swear. X4 has a really good soundtrack, and it doesn't really have a lot of... It's just not great music here. In general, this soundtrack is pretty solid. Including this one. The background might confuse a couple of viewers, so if you get a headache, look away right now, by the way. It's no flashing lights or anything, it's just confusing. It's over, you can watch again.
Everything is as intended.
Exactly. Okay. So, this climb can be quite difficult. Going to use the rising fire to get nice bullet there. Okay. Basically skipping the ladders and some of the climbing in general. And these guys and run the rising fire. And here's the awesome thing about this entire stage. We're gonna do a Nova after that. So what the chest piece allowed us to have is the Nova skill, which is basically a little extra strike or weapon in our arsenal that makes X completely indestructible for a few frames, or maybe a full second, I don't know. So we can skip that entire trigger there of the boss, the mini-boss. We don't even have to fight it. Zero does have to fight that boss, by the way, but X can just fully skip it with the Rising Fire and Nova combination. And here's another heart. And donations?
Yes, we have $20 for our Buster-only enthusiast escape plan.
Nice.
Mega Man X4 is so underrated. Great run for a great cause.
Thank you, thank you.
We're already up at $470.
Damn, that's a start. Nice. Thank you, guys.
As a reminder, we are raising funds for Child's Play charity. If you want to see the website, definitely go to childsplaycharity.org. Please don't type just Child's Play, or else you'll get probably a horror movie.
Yeah, that is true. Okay, so what we did there, we kind of did a little skip so we can start from behind Mushroom. This allows... It doesn't really speed up the fight that much, it just makes the Nova Strike easier. So we're going to use his weakness and then follow it up with Nova. And now we're just going to do this over and over again, while you clearly see him enjoying this. Like, otherwise he wouldn't make such a noise. Very, very simple fight, and there's really nothing doing, so... And that's it.
What I find interesting about X4 bosses is, like, most of them are slower if you kill them with their super weakness, because they do these long animations.
Yeah.
So, like, doing mini shots is better, or alternating between the weakness and Buster.
Indeed. So, the last Maverick we have is the Cyber Peacock, and... Quite honestly, one of my favorite stages as well. And the music just, like I said, it just keeps getting better. The gimmick of this stage is these yellow orbs that sucks you in and wastes all the time in the world. And also, in the second half, we're going to switch ceiling and the ground back to back a few times. Kind of confusing if you don't know what you're doing. But since we got the previous weapon from the mushroom, we can use this weapon to destroy these sucking balls. What are you laughing at? Okay, so you want to be fast. You want to be fast in this stage, otherwise you can't collect these part pieces and upgrades because you need to rank S. Otherwise, that room doesn't appear. Ooh, wow. That must have been a frame-perfect input there. I actually got stuck by the yellow orb, but at the same time, I managed to pull out one of my weakness weapons. Okay. So the last section of this is pretty difficult. Especially this climb. Oh no, well... Gosh darn it, we even have Twitch bid theirs to ruin our fun.
It's $1 more for Laxus.
Alright. I honestly wouldn't have any idea what to do if that would have been something else than S. Probably a reset completely on this stage.
That was gonna be my question. What happens?
Yeah. So now we have the helmet, which allows us to use all our weapons, the normal mode of the weapons, completely free. It doesn't cost us anything to use it. But the charged version of every weapon does cost us energy, but we're not worried about that. Oh, Lax is getting all the money right now because I'm hovering. How unfortunate. You can actually die in this section if you're in the air while pressing that button. I've died a few times there.
I could tell you were being careful, just to be sure.
Since you're practically in the ceiling when the transition happens. So this is Cyber Peacock. There's a faster strat in this where you can lure him in the middle, but we're just going to hug the right wall and hope for a couple of patterns here. He can appear right in front of us, like that, which is faster than this, since we can get a one charge shot in and then the split mushroom weakness weapon. Oops. Okay, and that's the pattern we want to see every single time. So he's just hovering there, and we can land in 7 hits or 8 if you do everything correctly.
Speaking of doing everything correctly, Lax is doing it for $5 and says, "I just assume you will not make any more hover mistakes in this run. I have a lot of faith in you. Also, I hope this message is not too long for Manix 2. Hold on.
Manix 2.
Read.
There was some kind of a Sigma reference in that message. I don't know if anyone noticed.
That you won't make any mistakes?
No, there was something else, but you will soon see that, hopefully. Or hear it, rather.
Having faith in you.
Alright, so Spaceport is next. And just like most of the stages, we just try to go fast while destroying all the enemies. Emphasis on trying. Okay. And surprise, surprise, we're going to see pretty familiar boss at the very top. It's not Sigma, by the way. I'm sorry to disappoint anyone who guessed that. Oops. Oh no, Laxus is going to be broke soon because that was a lot. 3 hoppers. Not like we're counting them either way. So, Colonel 2. He has lightning as his weapon arsenal right now. We're going to start this fight similarly. We're going to toss normal ice, follow with a Nova. And then, he's faster also, by the way, in this fight, so you gotta react faster as well. He's going to appear in the middle. That was completely different place, by the way. Wow, what a weird pattern, but I'll take it, I guess. That's it. No more Colonel in this run. Next in line, we have a Double and General. You would never guess why Double's name is Double, because he's double betraying us. I really want to show you the cutscene as well, but I can't. Either way, this is a pretty dangerous fight because Double deals a lot of contact damage, and we don't want to see that at all. So instead of allowing him to do contact damage, we're trying to get hit from the turrets he spawns. Also, moment of silence. Listen. Thanks.
My cell's muted, so I have no idea what this is.
I'm just gonna play the super safe. That's fine. So that was Double. With this armor and amount of HP you have, you can just tank the damage. As long as you're not getting physical hits, like body contact damage. So that was Double, and next in line we have the General, which is a very, very big boy.
I think chat should tell us what their favorite robot master lines are. Like, is it too spicy? Or too spiky?
Wow. Game is being rude right now. So there's actually 2 different routes for this. You can take the top or the bottom. The bottom is slightly faster, but also extremely dangerous because you have to use the mech. Well, you don't have to use it, it's just faster to use it. Lots of pits and everything. So, yeah.
Lexus says burn to the ground is favorite.
Oh yeah.
Robot master.
Except so this is moment of silence.
My fate is sealed. I have no choice.
He has no choice, so he has to fight us. Okay, so basically the best pattern here, which I can't seem to accommodate here. That is literally what you want him to do, by the way, at the beginning. So you can just get yourself stuck on the bottom, top right, and just time your twin slashers. That's it.
That's it. Nothing else.
Nope.
Thanks for your run.
Now, and now the real fun begins, Manix. So,
I get to sleep?
no, I mean, that's pretty fun as well, but... You know, Mega Man game wouldn't be a Mega Man game without the one and only refights. So, we're going to start the refights with the web spider, and hopefully I will be able to pull this off. So, we have a quick kill for this fight. We want him to leave the screen with his iframes enabled. And then we're going to pull Nova when he's off screen. And Nova should connect him on every single frame. Ah, damn. I got stuck by the... He's too close to me, I think. Okay, well, I mean, we got it. That's what matters, right? We even got the HP bar bug there, by the way. Nice. Alright. We got the backup kill, that's fine. So that obviously skips the entire second phase of the fight, saving like over 20 seconds, which is a lot of time in Mega Man games in general. Dragoon, we're going to use his weakness. Technically it's faster not to use it, but we're going to use it after 4 shots. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and use the weakness. 1, 2, 3, 4, weakness. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if you want to get the damage, just basically dash into him, since body contact deals less damage than his attacks. I need 6 body contacts for full Nova charge. That's not exactly what I did there right now, so I'm just going to get the refills, which does charge my Nova Strike. And this next guy is the Storm Owl. For here we're going to use basically the same thing what we did in the spider fight. We're going to start with one single charge shot, and then we're going to use the weakness right here, and Nova. Not quite. This requires 2 hits to kill the owl. But you saw what happened there. Usually he ends up in a very low amount of HP, so you can just finish the fight with 1 weakness shot. But that was still close enough, so we'll take it. Kind of depends when you start the Nova, it's a timing thing. Walrus, you can do a faster version which saves like 3 seconds, I think? I haven't learned that yet, so we're just going to do the stage fight. Which once again means we're going to shoot 1 Charge Buster, follow with a Charge Rising Fire, normal, normal, normal. And that's it. He's dead. Next in line we have Mushroom, and Mushroom has a slightly different variation in the refight. Slightly faster, but also... For a new runner like me, it was weirdly enough pretty tough to learn. So, we're basically charging against him and use his weakness. Instead of using Nova, we're just going to cancel our webs. Cancel, shoot again, cancel, and shoot again. And then we follow up the normal stage fight after that. Just like that. And he's dead.
That's a pretty good casual strat as well.
It is, yeah. Next in line we have Beast, and there's nothing different about Beast. Beast is Beast. So, donations?
No donations. But if you did, you could win a Cowabunga or a Castlevania Bunga or a Mega Bunga. Like, if you donate $20 cumulative, so it could be 20 donations of $1, 1 for each Miss Hopper, and you would be eligible for all the prizes.
Castlevania Bunga sounds good.
Castlebunga?
Alright. Next in line, we have the Jet Stingray. Same strategy. Ideally, you would only charge 2 and then release those 2. Charge, rinse and repeat. But I'm just going to use 4 for consistency here. Which I completely failed. Let's pretend no one saw that either, okay? Now there's this small stingrays ruining my morning coffee.
A good reminder for everybody to hydrate this weekend.
Okay. That was exactly what I planned to do there, guys. Exactly, 100%.
Same with the categories, so I'm glad you respected it.
Yep. I'm just gonna play this super safe and just take the health. Probably not even needed, but I don't need to embarrass myself anymore. So, Peacock is the same. Hoping that he appears on the left side to hover. Or that. That's the double hit chance. That's the worst. 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 Okay. There we go. That's the best pattern. And that's it. Refights are done. All the 8 Mavericks are down. And we are going to approach the one and only. I'm sure everyone knows what I'm talking about. If you don't, then you clearly haven't played a single X game. Because it's time for Grim Reaper? Oh, it's Sigma. Oh, well. Same thing, basically. So, Sigma has 3 phases in this game. And I swear, don't blink. You will miss the first phase. We're going to destroy this first phase with double charged rising fire. So, 1, 2, round 2. It's ready. Oh no! Alright, second Sigma is pretty difficult because weakness, Nova, weakness, half charge, weakness, and then we're just going to hug his crotch to charge Nova, of course. And he's dead. So
Amon said crutch. He said crutch.
I said crotch, yes. Groin area.
No, crutch. Like he was having a hard time walking.
Then the last Sigma has 2 different forms. Both we have to destroy. The Sniper Sigma and the Face Sigma. And then these little heads we need to destroy. And let's see what the head Sigma gives us. There's 2 different patterns. Okay, so this is the wind pattern. Just gonna time your Stingray shots here. And then when the heads appears, we're just going to do a rising fire. And for the Sniper Sigma, we're gonna use the Body Soul. Hopefully all the way. There we go. Slightly messed that up.
So long without this cheat.
Yeah. And then let's see what he gives us. Okay. Going to do another cycle here, but that's okay. I'm just going to use Nova to destroy the head there and then finish the fight. And we are approaching time. Pretty good time, I would say. Just a couple of little dialogues here and that's it. I died once in Owl stage, so that was pretty good. 47 is great for me. I'll take it. So just Going to get myself here in time. Which is not stopping because reasons
Can you
unknown.
control it? Because you didn't set your keys to stop your timer.
It was something, I don't know, it's not stopping.
47, 44. Thank you a lot. So you're proud of this run, I hear.
I mean, if a marathon doesn't start with or doesn't have any technical issues, then it's not a marathon, right?
I have a special donation for you.
Yeah.
I think. Just because it's from Monker. I
Ooh.
don't know what the message says yet, but it's $10 from Monker. It says, "Hello, Salami Salami Man X. How are you doing today? Thank you for doing this for the kids. I'm glad they'll get into some fun in those dark times. It looks like you'll get a PB in Mega Man X4 today. But the real question is, are you ready for 2?"
Thank you, Bunker. And thank you everyone else for the GGs.
It's good to see you're safe, X. I was really worried about you.
So, yeah,
You
thanks.
shout out want to do?
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm just gonna shout out you and Carter for just getting this thing together. We have just started this marathon, but hopefully we will not have any more technical issues. You know, guys, Discord just decided to completely break itself just before we started, so that was slightly panic-inducing. But things seems to be fixed now, and hopefully we will continue this without having any further issues. Next in line, we have Stahlbolsen with Mega Man X2, so hopefully you guys will enjoy this marathon, and please keep donating for the good cause, because it is a good one. Take care,
I don't
guys.
even need to host anymore. I'm just going to let Ahmad do it. See you soon.
I will be here for restreaming purposes, though. So I'm not leaving anywhere, but you will soon see Stahlbolsen with X2, so take care, guys.